Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is, what is it? Oh my gosh. It is Tuesday, May 29th, 2018. Day after Memorial Day. I trust and I hope that you guys all had a good, safe, hope you guys didn't overdo it. Had a fantastic weekend. Mexico didn't win, but they didn't lose also. So it was a tied game here for the soccer game here at Pasadena at the Rose Bowl. There were a lot of folks here. Pasadena was pretty packed. It was pretty cool. The weekend for us, was really not so bad. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was pretty cool. We were able to actually get fed quite a bit. Sunday, I went to Church and Bark, brought back a whole bunch of food for my friends. Monday was cool. A friend of mine and I, well, actually, no, I'm lying. Monday I went to the park and to my friend Nathan, Grace Church, brought back a whole bunch of food for my friends. Sunday, a friend of mine and I went to go see our old friend Mike, who does a lot of charitable work here in Pasadena. He feeds on a regular basis on Sunday night at Memorial Park, and he and I were able to reconnect. Sunday, I definitely was able to reconnect with a lot of people that hadn't seen me in a while. They're like, "Oh my God, where have you been? We thought you fell off the face of the earth." And I'm like, "No, I was gone for a while. I met someone, moved up to Palmdale, Lancaster, to the Antelope Valley. The relationship didn't work out. Came back December 1st at 17. Felt sorry for myself. Tried to find a job. Then I got involved with Pastor Jacobs again. They're like, "Oh no," and I'm like, "Oh yes," because I didn't ever saw you at the feedings, and we're like, "Oh yeah, we're wondering, is he still doing that?" And I'm like, "No, he's pretty much defunct." And I'm like, "Yeah, he's kind of indebted to me." No, he's most certainly indebted to me. I hate to say it like that, but anyway, that's over and done with. Definitely, it was good Sunday. Sunday was really a good day. I was able to reconnect. Met some people back at the church. Church of the Nazarene is up in Sierra Madre, one of the two biggest churches here in Pasadena that does a lot for the homeless and people in need. So it was cool. Again, like I said, I was able to bring back a lot of food for my friends Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Did the same thing. We were able to reconnect with a lot of friends, which is a good thing. Always a good thing. So kind of working and trying to get in development a lot of good ideas. And then Sunday evening, we were told that Monday afternoon, around 12 o'clock, that there was going to be a barbecue of some sort at Memorial Park. They're going to be feeding the homeless, and I'm thinking, after we left the park, my buddy and I were talking to each other and like, I don't know, because the only thing that was going to be happening in Memorial Park for Memorial Day afternoon at that same time was the senior center had a party. It was a barbecue and a slash dance, and that was like $10 to get in, $8 for members of the senior center. And we're thinking, and we're talking to each other, and we're thinking, maybe there's some wires crossed. Maybe they're mistaken for Pastor Jacobs, also known as Jacob's Deliverance Foundation, also formerly known as feedlacounty.org. And he's like, "Yeah, it doesn't sound right." And just had that feeling. I definitely had that inner feeling. So we brought back some food for our friends and ate well. Went to bed with eating a hot meal and full belly. Tired. And so the next morning, my buddy and I, we were still talking. And it's about 11 o'clock, and I'm thinking, well, I'm going to take some snippets of videos, take some photos, do my Memorial Day little video holiday collaboration. Hope it's, can't really tell about the video right now because it seems a little washed out. But anyway, so it was about 11 o'clock. I was trying, every time, you know, we have some of these cool festivities, especially I think also another one is for 4th of July. There was a squadron of P Mustangs, about 6 of them. And I wasn't quick enough to get it on video, and I missed it. They flew over by, they circled around from the east, coming back to the north and south. Flew over again. 3 times they made a pass, and I was just waiting to get my camera and photograph it. And I really wanted to get that piece, but damn it, I just was not quick enough. So, yeah, I apologize. I really wanted to. I was so disappointed with myself, and my buddy's like, don't worry about it. You'll get it next time. You always got 4th of July and New Year's and stuff. So, and I'm like, yeah, okay. But I really wanted to. I really wanted to do that so bad. But anywho, so I went over there and started taking some videos and snippets for the little collaboration. And as I got there, I noticed people at top over by the band shell, people down by the playground area, the parking lot of the senior center, or more or less behind the senior center. People down over by the bus stop by 187, by the old cornerstone of the old library. And then over by the Arts bus stop, by the Arts bus stop, by the senior center. So I had people ask me, well, is it going to be here? And I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea where it's going to be. How should I know? Well, the assumption was, and I had a feeling, and I knew it. I kind of had a feeling. Well, isn't it Jacob's? I go, I don't know if it's. I really doubt it. I go, have you this past year or so had any feedings from Jacob's? And they're like, no, we just thought you knew because that was kind of like your baby. You were in charge of that, you know. You were practically running the whole thing. He was financially doing it, and you were pretty much running the show. It was you and that white lady. And I'm like, oh, you're talking about Sue. And they're like, yeah, her. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if he's still doing it. I go, his feedlacounty.org website is down. There's no website for Jacob's Deliverance Foundation anymore. And all it does is gives the address to the Church of the Holy Assembly Church of God in Christ, which now seems that he's made his home base. So they're like, oh, okay. There's a family across the way from where we were standing and waiting. It's about 12:15 now. This supposed event was supposed to start at noon. 12:15, 12:20. So I said, screw it. I'm going to take some more pictures and videos. And I'm laying on the grass and I'm taking a picture of the one statue. The family, the little boy, had set some flags down, traditional memorial style. So I'm thinking, oh, that's awesome. I'll get these the miniature flags with the Civil War statue, the bayonet and everything. That'll be perfect. That'll be a great shot. So I'm doing that, and this cutest little boy, the sweetest little boy, as I'm finishing up and standing up, brushing the grass off of me, he says, "Hey, you want to do a firework?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So he hands me one of the little champagne poppers that you use for New Year's. I used to love those things when I was a kid. Well, what kid didn't, right? Um, so it's like, and he's telling me how to do it. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay, so you do it like this? Yeah. Hold it like that and pull the string real fast. So I did it. And he goes, yeah! I was just laughing. Kind of made me miss my kids, you know? So he runs over to the table, and I'm starting to turn around and walk up the grassy hill. And he goes, hey, you want to join our party? And they got a grill. They got what I see looks like a tent that they're setting up. And they have maybe 2 or 3 tables with some folding chairs, and looks to be like the mother is setting some food out and everything, some cut up fruit and everything. So, and I'm like, sure. So he runs over to the cooler, hands me a Coke, and he says, okay, everybody that joins the party gets a soda. And I'm like, okay, well, thank you. So, and it was hot. It was hot yesterday. So I'm drinking my soda down, and I'm waiting around, and they're starting to set up these poster boards with pictures of this young man, a serviceman, a Marine actually. And I'm thinking, yeah, this isn't it, because the folks behind me, they're thinking, well, maybe is that it? I go, I don't know. I don't think so much. And as it turns out, it was a private affair. They were honoring their fallen son, their grandson, the father. The young man that they were honoring was the father of the little boy that invited me and handed me the soda and did the popper and everything. So my buddy comes over. He says, "Is this it?" I go, "No." I go, "This is a private party." The little boy invited me and stuff like that. And he's like, "Okay." Runs over to my buddy. Says, "Hey, you want to join our party?" Same thing. He's like, "Oh, okay." And I'm there for about a half hour. I see some more family members pulling up, unloading some chairs. I went over to help unload the chairs, and they hadn't even started cooking food. And I'm thinking, yeah, I don't feel right about this. I feel as if I'm intruding, even though the little boy invited me. I just wasn't comfortable with myself being there. I felt like I was intruding in you know what I mean. So I'm waiting around. My buddy goes back and was talking to our friends, and basically telling them that wasn't what they were thinking it was. So the city workers come. They pull up in their truck, and they're bringing the flagpoles down to half-mast by the Civil War statue. And I hear, "Carlos, when's he getting here?" And I'm like, ah, shoot. They're thinking exactly what I thought they're going to be thinking. So I wrap up my shooting, and I go, yeah, you know what? It's not. I don't think it's Jacob's. I think there was a miscommunication. I think people got their wires crossed, and I don't think there's anything going to be happening for us. The only thing is the senior center and stuff like that. One of my buddies, he says, well, I'm going to go down there because I was kind of invited to go there, and they're going to get me a plate of food. I says, yeah, dude. I go, if you were invited, most certainly go and take advantage of it. At least someone's going to get something. I wasn't too worried about it. I know that I could, like I said, I could always rely on my friends, and my one buddy would definitely something if I needed it. So I went back down, and I told him, I go, I'm going to take off. And so I went back over to the group, And I told him, yeah, I don't think there's anything happened. It's about already maybe 1:15 in the afternoon. A buddy of ours, a friend of ours, comes rolling down and says, yeah, yeah, it's over at the church. Jacobs is doing over at the church. I'm like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah, yeah, they're doing it right now. They're over there barbecuing. And I'm like, okay. So, really by now, long story short, there was a mass exodus. About 20 of us walked up 4 blocks up to the north in record-breaking time. Everybody beat me. I'm taking my time and I'm thinking, I'm mulling things over, and I'm like, no, I can't, because first and foremost, if he never wanted to pay the $1,800 permit to do public feeding, why is he doing it now? Because he was already, well, actually, the church was already threatened that if Jacobs continued to do feeding at the church, they were going to fine the church and or possibly shut down the church, impose greater fees, because the city didn't want Jacobs to do any feedings, because shyster. And actually, he's not even allowed to solicit money anymore in the city of Pasadena, because he's not on the up and up. Even though he's still registered with guidestar.org, he still has his license. They don't want him in Pasadena. He's allowed to cook major food, but he can't distribute food around Pasadena, which leads me to believe that what's going on is he's taking the donations from Pasadena, making food, and taking it to Skid Row, taking it to other cities. Also, Long Beach was another place where he wanted to start feeding, because we started a small chapter in Long Beach, but it never progressed to anything large. So by the time I get there, my buddy calls me up just as I'm walking to the back of the church. He says, Charlie, it's happening. I go, yeah, I could see. He says, the pastor here, he's here. And I'm like, yeah, I just walked by and I saw him. He's like, well, where are you? I go, I'm turning up Raymond from Villa, and I'll be there. I'll see you, and just give me 30 seconds and I'll see you. So I hung up and I see people lined up on the left side of the wall, and I'm like, okay. I see the pastor. He's being interviewed by a cameraman, probably local, probably the radio station, the small TV station, the local affiliate here. And I'm talking to my buddies. I'm standing in line. The young lady is starting to distribute food to the people and stuff like that. There's a lady in front of me, and I was at the tail end, and the little boy's handing out bags of chips and little rolls of sweet bread or pastry, and they're like, oh, we still need 2 more, because the lady in front of me didn't get anything and I didn't get anything. So basically what turned out to be something that these folks thought it wasn't. It was a horrible fiasco. And it's as I thought. He's not allowed to be here and do what he's doing. These people that I spent 2.5 years feeding, hundreds, if not a couple of thousand in total time, were treated disrespectfully, disrespected, treated like crap, and it was awful. It was a fiasco. It was a fiasco. So got the food. I went over and started the vlog, and I'm just like, I'm totally dismayed, disheartened, and I felt so bad. My soul was hurting because of the way these people were treated. As I said, and I vlogged about it right after that. It was just terrible. It was awful. So by the time I got back, I told my friends what happened, and I go, it's a good thing you didn't go, because you would have been so upset. You would have said something and probably made matters worse. But anyhow, this is today's video. So things are going to be kind of a little out of order. Starting with this upload today, and then the upload from yesterday, and a small collaboration of little snippets and stuff like that. The editing is not going to be like it was in style. Some software had to be updated, and it's not the way it used to be. So anyway, my friends and family, after this video, the second video will be yesterday's vlog, and under it will be some links. Please follow them. My friend Mark Horvath from Invisible People, I think he flew in yesterday, and I'm just waiting for his phone call. We're gonna hook up. Hopefully we're gonna meet up, and I'm looking forward to seeing him. I haven't seen him in quite some time, since October of... No, I'm lying. Since around March or February, when I was working and I had my room, he came by to my room and interviewed me for his channel. And so yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm still a little off and kind of upset, and people were treated disrespectfully that they shouldn't have. You'll hear my... Yeah. So I wanted to explain the video upload. It's not in order, so it's kind of jumping back and forth. So just bear with me, and hopefully tomorrow things will be better. Like I said, waiting for Mark to give me a call and say when and where we're gonna meet up and everything. So always looking forward to him, because he gives great advice, especially with YouTube. He tells me more or less, maybe you should try this, maybe you should try that. So yeah, I'm looking forward. And in the meantime, just after this, watch the other video, and then by tomorrow we'll be hopefully caught up to speed. Yeah. Like I said, I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day weekend. Yesterday, not so good for me, but the rest, aces. It was awesome. So after that, we should be caught up back up to speed. So as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, take care of each other, be kind to each other. Don't take today for granted, or any other day thereafter. You know what I mean? Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on the ice. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, hit that bell notification. If you like what I'm doing, this short-lived series, hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends and family about me and what I'm trying to do and accomplish. Help me go viral. Help me get some more subscribers. Help me help those. Let's get the word out. I really can't do anything by myself. I need you. I most certainly need you, now more than ever. During the summertime is going to be the kick-ass time that me putting the word out and you help me spread it. Now more than ever, I need you. It's not so much as my GoFundMe. It's not a monetary thing. Let's bring some attention and awareness to the homeless situation and the homeless situation here in Pasadena. The other day, the city was proposing an emergency homeless shelter in Koreatown, and the Koreatown community came out and was trying to nix it. So that's shut down. the emergency bathroom situation in Los Angeles and Venice, California is being stalled now in red tape because they don't want bathroom facilities, not in my backyard. They don't have a problem with helping the homeless, but the whole thing right now, as it seems, not in my backyard. So where? Where? As my friend kind of brought up the point, we have a great big city here in California for housing, and it's a good scenario. It seems plausible, and that is California City, the biggest city that was ever planned here in California that didn't go through. Do some sleuthing. Check it out for yourself. And I think maybe you might agree, maybe not. I think it's plausible. I think it's completely doable. But anyway, I'm going to end the vlog right now. I'm going to go in, upload, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you all. Stick with me. Help me. Help them. And follow the links below. You'll see a little bit more. And yeah, I'll definitely talk to you tomorrow, okay? Love you all. Take care of yourselves. And see you tomorrow. Bye.